Sir, what is your name?
Rohidas Sandane.
Rohit ji, where are you from?
I have come from Surat, Gujarat. District Surat, Gujarat.
Sir, we would like to know when did you take Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji?
11 October 2012.
Before taking Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji, were you worshipping someone else? Obviously you would have done because you took Naam Diksha in 2012. So before that, what kind of worships did you do?
Earlier I was connected to Radha Swami, and the day I took Naam Diksha in Radha Swami, on the same day I was made a prachar card by Radha Swami.
So tell us two things. When did you take Naam Diksha from Radha Swami and in which year?
I took Naam Diksha from Radha Swami in 1992.
You took Naam Diksha in 1992. From which saint did you take Naam Diksha?
I took Naam Diksha from Sant Thakkar Singh Maharaj.
Sir, you took Naam Diksha from Sant Thakkar Singh Maharaj in 1992. After that, you took Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji. Sir, for almost 18 years, you have been connected with Radha Swami. After that, you took Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji. Sir, what is the reason behind your taking Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji? 18 years, you were connected to Radha Swami mission, which has a following of millions till today. Still, you connected to Sant Rampal ji. What is the reason?
When I took Naam Diksha from Radha Swami, immediately after taking Naam Diksha, I was appointed as the preacher. I used to work as a preacher, I used to give Namdan, I used to do satsang. Daily I had 3 to 4 programs. At least in 6 states my program used to run. When you get connected to a mission, when you get connected to any mission, so there you have to consider that Guru your God. And after taking Naam Diksha from that Guru, and after getting work from that place, people get stuck in that work.
Sir, you told a very interesting thing to us, that you were a preacher in Radha Swami Panth and you used to give Naam Diksha. Still after that, you took Naam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji. How many people did you give Naam Diksha?
When I used to be a preacher and give Naam Diksha in Radha Swami, then at least I have a record of giving Naam Diksha to 52,000 people.
52,000 people?
I have given 52,000 people Naam Diksha.
Sir, this is a very interesting thing in itself, that you have given Naam Diksha to 52,000 people. How did your mind change then? That you made Sant Rampal ji your Guru? You itself was a Guru and used to preach 52,000 people. Still after that you made Rampal ji your Guru? Sir, what is the story?
It once happened that I went to a satsang in Maharashtra. I had a satsang in Nasik. So before going to satsang, what I used to do, I used to make notes after watching satsang on TV. I used to write down dohas, the dohas of Kabir, and I used to write down similar kind of things. So one day I switched on my TV, and on Sadhana TV, the satsang of Sant Rampal ji was being aired. And in the satsang, he was directly naming our Guru. That the Guru of Radha Swami is the Guru of Kal, the Panth of Kal. This is the name of the Kal that he gives. And this Sant Thakkar Singh Maharaj, Kripal Singh Maharaj, Saban Singh Maharaj, Hemant Singh Maharaj, and Swamiji Shiv Dayal ji. These are all the Gurus of Kal. And all these Gurus are misguiding people and directing people towards hell. And I was a staunch follower of Sant Thakkar Singh Maharaj. After listening these bad words for my Guru, I got very angry. I just stood up and I was very angry at that time that I do satsang night and day. I used to give Namdan till 3 am in the morning. I have given Namdan. We have connected thousands of people under this sect of Radha Swami, and this Guru is saying that all these people belong to Kal and calling him as a Kal sect. So immediately after getting the satsang over, I called him up. There was the number being flashed on the screen. On the lower part of the screen, I called on that number and I immediately called him up. So when I called, there was a serviceman in Barwala. I have never met him and I never heard of Barwala. Although I used to go to Panipat and Ambala for satsang, Chandigarh and Delhi also for satsang, but I never went to the site of Barwala. So later when I called him up, an employee came up and picked up the call. After he picked up the call, I said that I want to talk to Maharaj ji. So he asked me, where are you from? So I told me I am from Surat. I am the preacher of Radha Swami Panth. So he asked me to call after 10 minutes. So this call will connect it to Maharaj ji. So after I called him after 10 minutes, so the call got connected to Maharaj ji. I asked him, I considered him as a normal human being and I started abusing him at the spot. I told them, who gave you the right? that you are saying that this is the Guru of Kal. He asked me, who are you? I said, I'm calling from Gujarat, Surat. I am the preacher of Radha Swami. You are saying that Radha Swami is my Guru, Thakar Singh Maharaj, and you are saying he's the Guru of Kal. So who gave you the right to say this? He said, I cannot talk so much on the phone. Whatever train you get, please board the train. I am ready to give you 1 hour to meet you face to face, to have a meaningful conversation. So I couldn't sleep the whole night. I woke up the next morning. I told my family that I have to go. They said, you have the habit to fight with every guru. Because I have talked to Jai Gurudev also. I have talked to Asaram Bapu also. With Sudhanshu Maharaj also. And I have talked to Nirankari Pant Man also. With Morari Bapu also. In Adhyatmik Bhavan. Because when I was in Radha Swami, I used to consider that these 5 names are the names of salvation. And apart from that, there is no name of salvation. And the most righteous sect is the Radha Swami sect. With all the books and satsangs I have heard, my heart always considers them as names of salvation, and apart from that, there is no hope of salvation. So the next day, when I told my family, they told me that you go and fight with every person. Why are you going so far away? I said, no. When I have to search for something, that this person is talking about my guru, and he's saying that this is the Panth of Kal, and I have been connected with this since past 20 years, and I am doing the work of Kal, so I felt really upset. My body was trembling. What should I do? So Bhagat Mati said, okay, you go. So I went there. I went to Barwala. Next day I reached there at 5 p.m. After reaching there at 5 p.m, when I was wearing the locket of Thakar Singh Maharaj, the employer over there told me that remove this locket. I told them, please don't touch this locket. This is my Gurudev. He said there is a rule that when you go, you can take it with yourself. All the photos that you have will remain as it is. Please remove the locket. I said, okay. I said, I have to first meet Maharajji. And I went there at that time when there was no satsang happening. In the ashram, there were almost 250 to 300 devotees. At that time, I didn't know what is a devotee. When I saw, then I got to know what a devotee actually is. We used to call them a satsangi in Radha Swami. So the devotee said to me that you have come from so far away, please freshen yourself and have some food. I said, no, I have come here for a specific work. Because the uniform that I had, the uniform I used to wear, long beard, a tail, long kurta and pajama, the Punjabi dress, because our guru was a Punjabi, because the preachers used to wear that specific uniform. So I was wearing that uniform. So I was wearing that turban and had long beard. I said, I have come here for a specific work and I want to meet Maharajji. And no other work. They said, no, first you have to eat food, then you will meet Maharajji. So I had food, and over there were around 250 devotees standing in a line. So while taking the food, I asked them, what is the line for? They said the Guruji is going to come. So I didn't call the name, and that devotee doesn't ask me anything. So after finishing all the food that I had, after finishing the food, I went there and stood in the line. After standing in the line, when Maharajji, after giving darshan to each and every person, he reached me and directly said to me, are you from Surat? I said, yes. So when he named Surat, suddenly my mind clicked at a moment. That how did he recognize me that I am from Surat? He said, did you call us? I said, yes. He said, please stand apart. So I stood apart. After standing in a side and giving darshan to everyone, he came to me. He said, you were talking so much on the phone. I said, yes. You were speaking on the phone. I said, yes. He said, you are the preacher of Radha Swami. I said, yes. So do you have any proof? I immediately showed him my identity card. The preachers were given an identity card and were ordered to hold satsangs. That identity card had a specific signature of Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj. Only the preacher can give namdan and hold satsang. That was the order. So I showed them. It was a Xerox. So Sant Rampalji told me that please give this to me. I said, no problem. This is a Xerox. Please take it. So he said, you were talking so much on the phone. I said, I have not taken Nam Diksha yet. So I considered Maharajji as a common man. I started speaking to him. That how can you say like this, Maharajji? That this Radha Swami is the sect of Kal. Sant Thakurji is giving the name of Kal and misguiding the devotees. And I have spent almost 20 years of my life here, and I have spent so much time here. And you are saying this is the service of Kal and the mantra of Kal. So he told me immediately that this is the mantra of Kal and he is the guru of Kal. So he told me about Ramayana. He said, "Have you read the Ramayana of Tulsidas?" I said, "No." He said, "When you gave the satsang, and do you know about Guru Puran?" I said, "When I do satsang, I know about Guru Puran." He asked me about my guru's name. I said, "Sant Thakurji Maharaj." His Guru Kripal Singh Maharaj. His Guru Jaimal Singh Maharaj. His Guru Kripal Singh's Guru Savant Singh Maharaj. His Guru Jaimal Singh Maharaj. And his Guru Shiv Dayal Ji, who is known as Swami Ji. He said, "Who was the Guru of Shiv Dayal Ji?" I said, "I know about 5 generations. I don't know about the Guru of Shiv Dayal Ji." He said Shiv Dayal Ji had no Guru. Your Guru is the one who is without any Guru. He has misguided all the devotees. So Sant Rampal Ji directly told me that you gave your son as charity to Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj. I said yes. He was doing satsang, right? I said yes. Said, "You also do satsang along with him?" I said yes. He said, "That boy left his body, right?" So in Radha Swami, I gave my son as charity for satsang. My wife used to service for Radha Swami a lot. So she gave my son as charity to Radha Swami to dedicate him to the spiritual duty. So we gave our son as charity. So that boy started doing satsang. We gave him to charity when he was only 5 years old. So when he became 10 years old, at the age of 10, he was doing satsang in the Nevali village of MP. He was doing satsang and he started saying that today is my last satsang and I'm going to leave my body. So I got a call from there, from the center, from the ashram, that your son is saying like this is the last satsang and he's going to leave the body at 11 p.m. So he left his body at 11 p.m. I got a call that your son has left the body. I immediately called Maharaj Thakar Singh. We gave our son to you as charity to serve you because we consider you as God to do your work. We consider you as God and he has not done his duty and he's 10 years old only. So why didn't you give his life back? Why didn't you increase his age? So Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj said, "Take your son to your home and I'll come at your home." So Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj ji came to my home. Inside my house, the entire group of Radha Swami was sitting. So they all were sitting and Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj said to me that please see your son where he is. So Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj put his hand on my head that he is your son and he has 5 times taken moksha. Since he was my guru, so I accepted whatever he said. Because whatever the guru says, you have to follow it very strictly. So I followed what he said. Since he was guru, we have to consider him as God at all costs. So I followed what my guru said. So I accepted all that. So all this story, Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, he put his hand on me and said, "What did Thakar Singh Maharaj told you?" I didn't said anything. I didn't said anything to Rampal Ji. He said, "Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj came to your home, right? He told you where his son is sitting, right?" I said, "Yes." He put his hand on my forehead and said, "See, what Thakar Singh Maharaj told you about your son, watch it." So he told that my son is in the light of Trikuti, Thakar Singh Maharaj said, and here he got moksha. This is the sign of God. So Thakar Singh Maharaj told me this. I said, "Yes." So see all these things. When he put his hand on my forehead and I saw, "Didn't Thakar Singh Maharaj told you this? Your son is sitting like that, right?" I said, "Yes." That your son is not here. Where your son exactly is, please watch it. So he again put his hand on my forehead. At that time, Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj was standing in front of me and we had a conversation for 55 minutes and around 300 devotees were encircling him and listening to him that what they are talking. And we didn't took Namuddesh. So he said, "Where your son is, please watch it." He told me everything crystal clear and he put his hand on my forehead. And he told me that your son is watching you, who has left his body, who has left this material world and got salvation. So when Sant Rampal Ji told me about him, when he told me, "Please watch your son where he is." When he told me about my son, then he said, Sant Rampal Ji said that go and have a conversation with your son. So my son told me, where you are standing, the person with whom you are standing is itself God. When you will take Nam Diksha from him, it will provide me salvation, and you will also get salvation. You gave me to the bhakti of Kal. So my devotion was true, so I reached here. He said, you should do one thing, that you should take Nam Diksha from him because this person is God. He is God and you take Nam Diksha from him. It will give me salvation to me and also to you also, and will provide salvation to the entire family. So I didn't took a chance and touch the feet of Maharaj. So Maharaj ji, Sant Rampal ji Maharaj told me that you were watching the satsang on TV, and when you came here, it all was planned by God. You were destined to take Nam Diksha from here. It was planned by God. So at that time, on 11th October 2012, we at 4 p.m. in the evening, we took Nam Diksha from him. After taking Namdan Diksha and blessings of Maharaj ji, when we returned back to our home, we had a portrait of Radha Swami at our home. I had a 1000-book library at my home, and my entire home was filled with the photos of Sant Thakar Singh Maharaj, Kripal Singh Maharaj, Sawan Singh Maharaj, Jaimal Singh Maharaj. All photos were there at my home. So the moment we took step at our home, after drinking water, I removed all the photos from here. I removed all the photos. After removing the photos, I took all the books from the library and put them inside a carton. And Bhagatmati, my wife, told me that, what are you doing? That from today, our Guru is Sant Rampalji Maharaj. Sir, after listening to your interview, at least those 52,000 devotees must be having some doubt that you gave Nam Diksha, that Sant Rampalji Maharaj must have done some kind of magic and you accepted it. You became delusional that your son has not got salvation. Just on this basis, you considered Rampalji as your Guru. Is this right? All the people must be having questions in their mind. What would you like to tell these people? See, when I used to do satsang in Radha Swami, whatever knowledge that I had means, here Sant Rampalji Maharaj gave me such an immense knowledge. All knowledge he gave me without even asking. Without asking, he told me my difficulties and my mistakes, that these 5 names belong to Kal. When I got to know this, I came back home and removed those parties, and at the side of my home, I used to do satsang every Thursday, and I usually used to stay outside and used to come back home just for one day. When people saw it, I installed a new party by the name of Sat Sahib, a big party, and removed that. Then people started coming and fighting with me and said to me, why have you done all this? That you have given us Nam Diksha and now you have left us and went to another Guru. You have went there. How does this happen? They started fighting with me. So the next month, when I gave to Barwala to give my attendance, on the 25th of the month, I went there to give my attendance on November 25, 2012. So I told the entire story to Sant Rampalji Maharaj and said to him that I am having really difficulty because where I live, 50,000 people have taken Nam Diksha from Radha Swami. And I live among them and they are fighting with me. So Sant Rampalji Maharaj told me that you have with you the Guru. So you go to home and no one will fight you. Please don't fight with anybody. So when I came back home, those who come to ask me, they used to come to fight with me, but the moment they used to enter my home, their mind used to change completely. I don't know how. When they used to come at my home, I used to give them tea and coffee, and they used to ask me about the new knowledge. So what is that knowledge? So I used to give them the Gyan Ganga Pustak. So Sant Rampalji Maharaj me the next month gave me 1000 Gyan Ganga Pustak, and I distributed among all the Radha Swami devotees. I told them that this is the true knowledge and you must read it. Does Sant Rampalji give you some status that was bigger than the Radha Swami? That's why you left the Radha Swami Panth, because it's not easy to left the status given by a Guru. According to the time, there is just one true Guru in the universe. And that Guru is sent by God for Namdan from the God, and that person is liable to give the Namdan to people. So I was on the status given by Guru and I was giving the Namdan unknowingly. I didn't knew about that knowledge. When I got to know about the truth, so I am here sitting as the servant. Sant Rampalji Maharaj has made me a servant. So you also, like the other devotees of Maharaj, do the worship normally. You are not on a Guru Pad. I am not on a Guru Pad. Sant Rampalji Maharaj has given me no Guru Pad. Nothing such like that. All people are same and equal there.
Sir, what Nam Diksha did you give to people?
I used to give 5 Nam Diksha in Radha Swami. So its link was Jyot Niranjan Omkar Rarankar Sohang Satnam. This was the 5 names.
So what message will you give to the devotees? You have given messages in past also. Earlier also you gave the message of the devotion to people. Now when you have changed your method of worship, the devotional benefits that you have got and the other experiences that you have got after getting Nam Diksha from Sant Rampal ji, please tell our devotees about that.
I can only urge people. I cannot give any message because I am not worthy of it. But I can only urge on behalf of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj that please be aware. Please be aware. Serve that God who is the Lord of this universe. You have to serve Him. Those who are connected to fake gurus like me, who are connected to the fake gurus, all the religions and sects, all the babas and gurus will keep you in delusion and wrong information. They are misguiding you and keeping you in delusion and wrong information. They are harming you. This is not the mantra of moksha. This is not the path of salvation.
Sir, what are the 2 reasons that you have for which you are connected with Sant Rampal ji Maharaj that you consider correct?
When my son gave me the signs and tell me the truth, then I got to know the right path. I became a believer. When I take Namdan Diksha from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, I came back home. After coming back home, I started do satsang. I started reading the scriptures. I had a 1000-book library at my home. I had the books of various other gurus also. I had Ved at my home, Gita. When I used to hear satsang, I used to write down important points to check whether they are telling in satsang is right or wrong. I used to compare the satsang with the scriptures. After matching with the scriptures, I started doing the research, a very thorough research. After doing the research, I had a firm belief that on this earth, there is no other saint who can tell the right thing about this knowledge. After having the firm belief, with full confidence and power, to all the devotees, to all the human beings and all the believing people, I want to tell them that please match the satsang with the scriptures. Match it with the scriptures, with Vedas. Listen to the satsang. And later, after understanding, after comparing all the scriptures, come to the refuge of Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj. When you started believing that this is the right knowledge, do the research. Just like I have done the research. When I was having the position of the Guru, I used to tell the people that these 5 names will give you the salvation. But when I took Namdan from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj, after taking Namdan, when I came back home and listened to the satsangs and compared it with the scriptures, when I firmly believed, then I became so confident that in this world, there is no other person who can give such knowledge on the basis of scriptures. There is no other saint in this world. There is no other person who has such immense knowledge. I personally did all the research and I did the research myself and all the saints that I have met. At that time, I was also in a delusion that these 5 names are the names of salvation and the right path. But when I read all the scriptures and compared it, then I found out that this is the right path and this is the truth and the human beings should know about this at all costs.
Sir, we would like to ask a last question. That question is from the devotees of Radha Swami. That when you got to know that all these names are the names of Kal and your son has not got salvation, and the spiritual knowledge is something else. Have you had any conversation with Thakur Singh Maharaj? Have you ever tried to know that the questions you had in mind, have you talked about it to Thakur Singh Maharaj on this matter that what have you told me? I have given Nam Diksha to so many people and I am being proved wrong right now. Have you ever talked to him on this matter?
After taking Nam Diksha from Sant Rampal Ji and analyzing all the scriptures, I bought a book by the name of Satsang Ka Sandesh, and from the place where I got the card of preaching, they have a center in Maharashtra, the head of that center by the name of Premji. And I took these 2 books and went to that center and told them that in the universe, this is the true knowledge. Please read it. And when I, with you, because he was the head of the preaching department, I used to do satsang with him. I used to sit along with him and work along with him. We had very cordial relations. When I told them that all this is false and I have left all this and I have chosen the path of truth. I have taken Namdan Diksha from Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj and this is the true knowledge and I have verified it. After doing all the research with the Vedas and all the other scriptures, I have seen this. Please, you also see it. At the same time, face to face, Premji sir told me, who is the head of the preaching department. He says to me that in this universe, Kabir Sahib is the true God and no other person. Then I told him that when you know that Kabir Sahib is the God, then why don't you start preaching this name to people? Why don't you meet Sant Rampal Ji Maharaj? Then why don't you start preaching the name in this sect? Then what I got as the answer, he told us that we have such a big empire and we have got respect because of this. So we'll talk about salvation some other day. The head of the preaching department is telling me this, that we'll see some other day. So then what kind of knowledge is this? So when I heard this answer, I was shocked that when you know that this is not the right path and Rampal Ji Maharaj is the true saint, you are saying this. Kabir Sahib is the true saint. You are saying this. Then why deliberately you are putting people in hell? And you yourself will go into hell. Then why don't you accept this knowledge? Then what he says to me is that how can we leave such a big empire?
So sir, thank you very much because you accepted the truth and not playing with the sentiments of thousands of people. You accepted the truth and people like you
come out of their homes to reach God and do worship. And when you got to know that the line you are following is wrong, and you left it immediately. So it proves that till today you have worked for the God, not for selfishness. And your message is an example, a big example for those people who give right directions to people without any self-interest and protect people from wrong Nam Diksha. Sat Sahib.